Tactical Thursday shop talk, everybody. I was inside just a little bit cooling off. I was soaking wet. I think it's 95 heat index. Um, I feel my head a little bit. I'm going to shut down the shop. I'm going to do my shop talk here. I could always do it inside. It's just, this is my happy place in the long run. Back here and out there in the playground. But today is Tactical Thursday. So I'll go ahead and show my SOG Tooth Lock VG10 Second Japan. Yep. Love that old logo. I think Isaac Knives of Knowledge knows that. He knows a lot about SOGs too. In that video I did last week of the various logos in the past, that is a cool one right there. Now, if this was made in Second Japan, that might be a little part of it. But yeah, this is a wicked knife too. I forgot to show that yesterday. Haven't used that today though, but I am carrying it. Okay. I'm going to get to this one last. Okay, I did wet my buck. I just came over this wet my buck day. I started that at noon update. What I wanted to do, I pulled out my, I was going to carry because it's so sweaty, my Buck Ranger Sport. And then I pulled out the 110 Hunter. These are my Carta. And I thought, you know what? It was last week where I wetted down the leather stacked handle and some micarta scales to show what the water, how it does to the micarta. That's what I love about micarta. It's my favorite handle material, no doubt. So I wetted these down. I went out and did a short video, just kind of wetted it down. They dried up like instant because of the heat. This is, they say it's high humidity that makes it feel like this, but it's kind of a dry heat too. This is what y'all didn't know. These Pro Series, the S35E in steel with the micarta, do you see it? I did this way back after I showcased them, and y'all never knew it. I never showed you again. I took the epoxy off these. Yep. So when I did, this thing just got tacky as can be, just absolutely perfect. I plan on using these at some point. I really do. I'm a collector mainly of like old school SOG and a couple of special knives. Things like this, I want to use it. You know what I mean? This is the General, the 120 General. And I did the same thing on the scales there. It didn't hurt anything. Remember how shiny and slick it was? Well, it still got a little tacky, so don't do this. You're going to ruin your warranty. I did it. I like to get really tacky, and that's what happens. It's like when I took the epoxy off the leather stack on those K-bars, woo, it feels like micarta, okay? And then when I got the Compadre, this is the Buck 104 Compadre camp knife. Love this knife. 5160 steel. Right when I took it out of the box, I immediately held it in my hand and it was slick. And I looked at it, and this is probably one of the first knives I did removing epoxy. So I kind of lightly sanded it off, and then I got what you see here. And when it gets wet, I threw this today. When it gets wet, nice and tacky. I love this knife. It's razor sharp. I highly recommend this. This is the Buck 104 Compadre, 5160 steel. Nice leather sheath. Just saying, I do highly recommend these, but this for sure. This is a user. This definitely. This one is a go-to. Then I pull out the old classic, the one we've all had and grown up with. Yeah, this is the old 119 special with the black phenolic. You know, the phenolic is a bowling ball material, and I guess this is how, you know, it's sturdy, it's hard, it's very it lasts, but it's slippery. I never did like that about these. The phenolic handles, I never did like it. Any brand that have phenolic handles, I just don't like it. But it's the way it is. So I did this in the water today, and yeah, it's just the way it is. Now, I'm gonna get some feedback on this I did last time. I threw this today, okay? I threw it, and this is that 420 HC steel, and look at that point going in that board. There's nothing wrong with it. This holds up just fine, and I've had this a while, a good while, okay, and it just holds up fine. I do the compadre too. Okay, now for my favorite part of the day. I'm not kidding. When I get a product and I'm really stoked on it, I am stoked on it. What amazes me is this is on this Woobin knife. I got the video up. It's going to be launched tonight. I got the long video and I did a short video. I'll have links to Amazon and their website, both places. Amazon got it right there. It's 20 bucks. Okay, and then you're going to get a discount code. Okay, this is it. I showed it with next to my Zippo lighter. Look at this little thing. Okay, it's awesome. Now, this is what I used several years ago. Probably I started using it 9-10 years ago at my workplace. This is the old SOG Dark Energy series. This is the DE-02. Do you know, I work so well with this, and it has different modes, and it has flashlight, batteries you replace. This is only 247 lumens. Now, remember I did a video, it was last week, I pulled one out of the archives. I was doing a card check. It was a security situation, dark hours in the morning, early hours in the morning. I was checking out a mysterious car, questionable car. This is only 247 lumens, and it did just fine. Anyway, this was kind of bulky when I was carrying it, so I went to the Streamlight Wedge, and the rest of the years there, I used this. Look at this. Recharge, okay? It's somewhat waterproof, just like this is somewhat waterproof. Now, this is 300 looms, only 300. That's the way I use it regular, but then it has a 1,000 throw, okay? Now that 1,000 throw, that's a momentary switch. This is what y'all saw. I did an old video of that looking down the beach. So I did the old 1,000 throw. That's 300 though I use normally. This, guys, goes up to 400. It's a 400 lumens throw. So this was bright enough. This is all I need. It's not like I'm going to shoot 2,000-3,000 lumens. You know, I'm not really, I've worked with this week. That's why I've waited to launch it. I first had to get the, how to work it right. Okay, I watched videos. I went over the instructions in here. And I finally got it all figured out, and I was carrying it. This pocket clip right here, which rotates. I had it underneath my hat working with it. I didn't do any videos at night, but I got the video today launched. This rotates. It has the RGB lights, beacon lights, and a 400 throw is fine for me. 80, let's see. I had it all figured. It only weighs 1.84 ounces and it shoots 82 meters. Now mind you, it's more of a wide thing, but that's plenty. I was walking around my yard at night, it was just plenty. So, yeah, check out the video. This thing is awesome. This is the Woobin G5 EDC, and they call it, this is not a flashlight. This is the Woobin ECL, Easy Carry Light. And yeah, there's no doubt this will be in my everyday carry. It's just going to be. It's the size of a Zippo. It's going to be down in my left pocket. And it's supposed to be, let's see, the aloe aluminum body. Yet, I'm trying to say high impact. And it comes in two colors, green and black. They did have a white one at one time. I don't think they have that anymore. I think that was an anniversary special. So this has been around. This is very popular too, and I was videoing it this week to check out other YouTubers' videos, and they were kind of checking each other on how to do the modes. Yeah, because the instructions were kind of hard to figure out. But this is very, very popular, and I can see why. For $19.99, 20 bucks, and then I got a discount. I don't know if that includes it or what, but I guess we'll click it on and find out. And I'm just glad I got that done. Okay, this went a little bit longer than I wanted. I hope everybody is staying kind of cool in this heat. Stay hydrated. We got some much needed rain, I think, coming tomorrow. Okay, guys, this is Tactical Thursday Shop Talk. Y'all take care. Sog out.